Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another vlog. Today we are going to be exploring one of the oldest and most interesting forts here in Hunza called the Altit Fort. Despite the fact that I've lived in Hunza now for 2 years, I've never been to this place first time, and you might find that it's similar to another fort called the Altit Fort, but honestly this is my first time seeing all this. So it looks like we have some snacks and drinks, and they've actually made this a really nice walkway here. This is the walkway that leads to the fort. The fort itself is about more than 900 years old. So what, oh, is this the pool?
Yes, we should.
Okay, so what goes on here with this pool?
People usually swim in summers. In
Yeah.
winters they play like, ice hockey, ice skating, and other events are like,
So as y'all could see right now, we're in the transitional phase. But all around it, we do have some kind of houses are way back there. But around it, we do have some snack shops, which we'll head to later. You know, we got some snacks. We actually have some really cool snack shops here. In here, we have, you know, clothing and jewelry. And yeah, so it's pretty crazy to think that I've never been here before, you know, and it's such a long time here. So, Farid, have you ever been here before? When?
very recent.
So, y'all, I'm actually like, oh, Abellis is in there. Abellis is a sheep. So, yeah, now we're entering. Hello, Bahabala, sir. So now we are entering. This is the super cute little. Oh, right. So now we're going to be entering the fort here. Hello, Bahabala. Now we're just getting our tickets here. Immediately as you start walking, guys, we're surrounded by all these flowers. And Farid, this is the royal garden, correct?
Yes, this is the royal garden.
Yeah, so this is what's known as the Kaabasi Royal Garden. And back in the, you know, the olden days, several 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago, what would go on here, guys? Any insight? Hey, Tutu. So what would go on here at the royal garden?
It's kind of a place where you could say like enjoy the amazing separating. That's all, you know.
Right here is another example of how honestly Altit might be the most historical place in Hunza. It is a music center that teaches kids, young people, anyone traditional music using traditional instruments. Hopefully we'll make a video on that and sometime in the future, but for now, do appreciate the traditional architecture. So there's actually some really nice signs. Like honestly, this is a super nice and lovely walkway. I totally underestimated. Hello, Bahabala. Thank you. All right. Heading on in. So these types of stairways are quite traditional here and old, and would have been very similar to what people would have seen entering the fort. Farid, are you excited?
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm here.
Pretty excited?
Yes, very much excited to see Altit Fort again.
Oh my gosh, guys, look at the view coming up as we're coming into this fort. And this is why I love this Hunza Valley so much. So now we're entering the fort. A lot of it was restored throughout the years, but in some ways existed for 900. Okay.
These doors are made out of wood, and like they have these special carvings made by the people of like here.
Okay.
So it's like a cultural thing.
Oh wow.
Used to live in Altit before, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is like, you know, they felt that this food is not quite enough, and we need to build a better place where we could protect ourselves thoroughly. So they started to build Altit Fort.
Right.
After like living here for 200 to 300 years.
Wow. Super dark in here. Ow. And there's very low ceilings. I'm trying to give you guys the best view of the fact that we're literally going up through like a maze scene. Yay! Okay. So now we're on the second level here. You can see that it's primarily made out of mud, and like there are some stones. Those were probably used somewhere along down the line. So now we've come into more of a spacious area here. And guys, what was this room used for? Summers. Yeah, this reminds me quite somewhat of when we went to the Altit Fort.
Yeah, the architecture is similar, you know?
Yeah. And what is this? Is this type of thing used for water? Like, what was this for?
For fire.
For fire. Okay, so this was kind of like an old school Bukhari. Is that correct? Yeah. So we're gonna go out onto the balcony. And this is the Karakoram Highway, literally right here. This is the Hunza River. Wow. This is that iconic view, and this is why people tell you the Altit Fort has one of the best views in Hunza. Zero edits made to this shot right now. This is it. So in general, you know, as Tutu here was just telling me, there's a lot more that's known about the Altit Fort than the Altit Fort, because, you know, the Altit Fort is just so much older, and also the Altit Fort is where the Emirs, the rulers of Hunza, were actually living, you know, towards the end of the monarchy. At the top, at least in the what would you guys call this, like the patio, the veranda, the roof of the Altit Fort. Below you can see a lot of what would have been, you know, people still are living in these homes now. There's some type of businesses as well, and way over there directly across you can see the Altit Fort. This is a living, real-life example of how people used to live in Hunza like hundreds of years ago. They would be living in homes very similar to this, right alongside the fort. And this neighborhood and these homes are even older than anything over there in Altit. So this here, it's a tower.
It's a night watch, you know, you could say. Security guards will sit there and look for the enemies. And we do have this rivalry with nearby Valley Nagar, you know.
Yeah,
so
Nagar is over there.
Rivalry,
oh, wow.
So people used to watch the enemies from and protect the fort. Like
wow.
These stones with a big cliff, you know.
Yeah.
These two stones. What the king used to do is, like, they used to recruit army. If you could jump on that stone 3 times, if you live, then you will be recruited for Hunza army.
Wow.
Yeah. If you die.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That is absolutely wild. Like, even here, guys, it's super steep. I cannot imagine doing that. So here you guys can see the prayer hall that was used, you know, of course, for praying. You'll also see this continuing walkway, kind of where you can see more of the local homes down here. This is definitely one of the most picturesque, idyllic villages in Hunza, though. On the outskirts over there you can see that there's more moving away from, you know, the traditional architecture style.
Ground used to be a polo ground once.
Really? Oh wow. So see that barren land over there, you know, right now it's being used for football, volleyball, but polo actually used to be a super popular sport here in Hunza. Nowadays you'll mostly only see it over in Chitral and sometimes in Gilgit.
Because you could see a difference. There are so many utensils in Altit Fort.
Yeah.
Not here. Because what the family, the kingdom, the Rajas did is, like, they took all the stuff here to the Altit Fort. You know?
Oh wow.
So that's why you don't have like anything
wow.
here in the rooms. Like not cooking utensils, nothing.
Nothing. That's
totally empty.
That's such a good point. And like the only thing that's here really, I was just noticing, is like there's just photos. So these types of photos, I personally love them. Here is a perfect example of just how, you know, barren and empty everything was. Down here, you encounter a walkway that leads to a prison where they kept prisoners, and other prisoners were also banished to very far out sub-valleys. Heading down now. As you can see, the fort honestly wasn't that big, quite small compared to the Altit Fort. In fact, So these rocks, this is what he was explaining to us, that these guys had to jump between this rock and that rock three times to get chosen for the Hunza army back in these olden days where Hunza had its own army. Just heading out now, enjoying the last of the Kabasi, the royal garden, and going to hopefully grab some food. Alright guys, so this is a really cool restaurant here right near the fort. Hello, Wahavala. What is the name of this restaurant here? Okay, and when did you guys start it?
April 2022.
Nice, it's really beautiful. Like first time coming here. You guys too, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's our first time.
So yeah, gonna get a little bit of walnut cake and maybe some chai. The menu, and up there is a lot of different, notes that people have left. All right, which one is this? Mixed berry, Juna, shukriya. Alright, we got some milk dairy, mixed berry, and then a walnut cake, which is very, very popular here in Hunza. Let's see. It's very good. How was yours? Chikla.
Very good.
Chikla. Really enjoying the drink here and the walnut cake, which is called, how do you say walnut in British? Tilly. So tilly cake, and it's also very good. I would super impressed and happy about this restaurant. I had no idea it was here whatsoever, and I don't think Fareed did either. They even have a really cute little plate paper holder that has the fort on it. Detail is here, y'all. As you can see here, there's a ton of notes that people have written for this place, which I think is really cute. So I'm gonna join in on the party. Let's see. Absolutely incredible ambiance and design plus fantastic food. Juna.
Nice. Show it to me. Nice.
This is my note here for Hunza sip. Finished here. Sir, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you. So now we're going to be heading back out into Altit. And honestly, guys, I can't get over how cute it is. It really makes me feel like we're kind of back in time. Yet you could still find super cute little restaurants like this. Just here to buy some daily snacks. All right, let's get the... Oh. All right. Baruram blah.
80 rupees.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Alright. 80 rupees for the water. It's gone up a lot as of late.
Pakistani.
Wow, this is a super old Pakistani rupee note. Wow. And he also has a ton of other notes from all over the world. That's really cool. Very nice. I've never seen that. Ja America
The people is good. He's a very rich man.
So the reason why Altit has maintained, this really nice vibe here is because, oh wow, rose dumplings on demand. Okay, we'll have to come back another time. But as I was saying, it just has, it's really nicely integrated. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's a full-size yak replica. Really cool. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Guys, this is a full-size yak replica. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you. Bahut shukriya. Just yak bahut pasand hai. What are these things?
People like these are called shak in British.
Yeah.
People dry apricots on it.
Ooh, we did that last year. Actually. That's cool. We have now come out of the historical area. This is kind of what the little central market looks like. That is the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Altit Fort and seeing a super cute cafe here in Hunza. If you like this video, do give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And do come back next time because there will be more adventures in Pakistan and beyond. Bye.